Alright, well, I have never played Metroid outside of the DS game that came out, or the one that came out with the original DS, and then a little bit on the Game Boy Advance SP at the orthodontist office once. So really, this is my first deep dive into Metroid. So let's get started with that. And then, if it seems loud, I can turn that down, but the game volume for you guys is already turned down pretty low. Ah, the classic music. I mean, I know the music from Smash, like, but yeah. I would say the left looks fairly visible. Like, yeah, I can always change the settings. Ah, the helmet looks at you nice. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like for Neo, maybe I want to put that off until I finally do my studying for the job prep and try and get the job, because those streams go on a while. Metroid, a virulent floating organism that drained energy from its prey through physical contact. I thought it was like, I don't know why I was in past tense. That threw me off. Like, it doesn't do it anymore. Oh, maybe they're not. Oh, they are now extinct, it says at the end. There you go. Just gotta keep on reading, man. Metroids were originally created by the Chorizo, and named after their word for ultimate warrior. Their value as a bioweapon sparked several crises, and as a result, all traces of them have been eliminated. They are now extinct. Oh, so I start with the game where they're all extinct now. The namesake of the series is extinct. Or so we think, probably. X-Parasite. Gelatinous parasite. Oh, parasitic organism indigenous to the planet SR-388. It could absorb the DNA of its host, living or dead, and replicate its form. Like a Kirby or a Ditto, kinda? When infecting a living host, it could even access the host's memories. X-parasites were driven not by emotion, but by an instinctive need to replicate and spread to increasingly stronger hosts. Their inability to be controlled marked them as even more dangerous than their sole predator, the Metroids. Like the Metroids, they are believed extinct. So there was something even worse that was probably also in the series. But I hadn't heard of them because the series is called Metroid, not X-Parasite. Oh, is it multiplying with me? Is that how we got Dark Samus? You're still wearing the suit, like intensive care. With no Metroid surviving on SR-388, it became infested with the X horrifying parasites capable... Oh, it's X, comma. Horrifying parasites capable of imitating any living being. Unaware of this, I set foot on the planet, got infected, and almost died. Oh, this is Samus talking. Come a long way since the NES, right? Isn't that what the first Metroid was? Maybe SNES, but I thought it was NES. Actually, I really can't say with certainty. Maybe it was the SNES. The only thing that saved me was a vaccine created from Metroid DNA, which also left me uniquely able to oppose the X. That's pretty timely. This ability was tested immediately when I went to a biological space laboratory's BSL research station to investigate a distress signal. So thanks a lot, whoever sent that signal. Get me almost killed. Dick. Then I battled many powerful... Oh, there, I battled many powerful X-Forms, including the SAX, which was the X mimicking me in my power suit at full strength. They eventually eliminated the X-Menace on SR-388 by setting the BSL research station on a collision course with the planet. So I wonder if this was another game. Again, I am not educated on Metroid lore. After that, the X and Metroids were just memories, or so we thought. Just when it all seemed over, the Galactic Federation received a mysterious video transmission. Yeah, it seemed like the last game maybe made it seem like the series was over, and they're like, nope, no it's not. No it's not, you daft fool. It's only just beginning. Showed an X alive in the wild. Thorough analysis for the video was real. Although the sender was unknown, the transmission was traced to a particular planet. was called ZDR. The X had somehow escaped extinction out there, it would be dancing. ZDR. They would pose a threat to the entire galaxy. The Galactic Federation dispatched a research team of 7 EMMI to investigate. They didn't tell us what that stands for, or ZDR. Or maybe they said ZDR before this, not abbreviated. My skeleton? No, that's someone else. General Grievous with the pointy mosquito nose. An EMMI is a large research robot. Oh, I gotta learn, they're gonna tell us things before I ask about them. A large research robot designed to capture field samples and extract their DNA. Their incredible mobility and protective plating, made of the strongest stuff in the universe, practically guarantee the mission's success. And a lot of exposition to read. But not long after their arrival on ZDR, all communication was lost. Can we lose communication so we can just play the game? Yeah, no, it's good to know what's going on, but that's a lot of... What is happening to ZDR? Is the planet really infested with X? As the only one immune to the parasites, it's up to me to go there and find out. No one else got the vaccine? Okay. Just Samus got it. Like, it was experimental, and she was the first one where it worked and she didn't die. Yeah, on console, I'm used to playing as only I would ever play as Samus in Smash. Now she's her own. Now she's in her own game. She's always been in her own games.
We'll soon be entering ZDR's atmosphere.
They made Siri like, Siri, say this.
The bounty for this mission does not seem appropriate.
Yeah, it just seems like Siri voices. She doesn't care.
The risk clearly outweighs the reward.
Yeah, okay.
Treat our lost assets with
It's called Metroid Dread, not Metroid Better Safe Than Sorry.
Entering the atmosphere.
They call her Lady, or is the AI Lady?
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
So she has to wear that when she's in the ship, too? Seems like it'd be kind of heavy and hot in there. Like, you only want it when you're on the planet's surface. Outside of the ship. Outfit change? Oh, I guess, it seemed like it was all orange before. Like the usual look.
that elevator leads to the depths of an underground facility. Signal quality is likely to be low. Remote communication remains stable. Try to connect to the facility's network when you reach the bottom. That way, then main contact. Any objections, lady?
Gonna be able to play the game soon. Man. I mean, yeah, it's not gonna be that easy if he's the main villain. Oof. There he goes, he got us. We're dead, that's the game. What are you reaching for? Like, I can't. What possibly change that outcome. I guess that was the suit change. Alright, cool. I guess the original were always like this side-scroller type thing. I don't know if like they changed to be more open world after. Okay, cool. I don't know how long the game is either. Yeah, only one of the triggers works. Hmm. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, wall jump. That's why she has wall jump in Smash, because she does it in her game. Okay. Yay, more ammo. That's nice of them to just have this available on the planet. Oh, you can't just use that. Ah. Hmm. Yeah, that's a different move. You didn't teach me this one. Game, you're not teaching me. Oh. Okay, I thought I had to break that one. Oh, wait, I can shoot those open? What about the other one that was down there?
Uploading data.
So you've accessed the network station. Well done, Samus. I have reviewed your vital signs and
Samus backward is Sumas. Almost the same.
cannot account for why you lost consciousness. My
Good
feeling
lore.
is that whatever caused these changes seems to have stripped you of most abilities.
Hmm.
You might call it physical amnesia.
May I?
Against me to your assailant. I am checking the Federation database against your video log. It appears to have been a Chozo. The attacker's identity is not yet clear. I have determined that you are somewhere within the depths of ZDR. Your top priority should be to return to your ship on the surface. This situation is...
What about what I came here to do originally?
As you navigate upward. This planet appears to consist of multiple areas. Shuttles,
You know, like, games might take place on multiple planets, right?
Connect them. Keep an eye out for ways to reach the surface. The ship's location is marked on your global map.
I mean, this probably isn't the whole game getting to your ship.
You may encounter pockets of low temperature. Your Metroid DNA renders you vulnerable to such environments. Spending time in cold areas will be harmful to you. There are many such cold areas scattered underground. Do not enter them with your basic power suit. One final thing. Underground interference is preventing radio transmissions. Check in with me at any network stations you find.
I want to see at that other door downstairs. Or down wherever. It wasn't stairs. Oh, is that plus minus? Or... Amiibo, of course. Yeah, I want to see what... I guess I just missed that being there before. I want to open that other thing. Oh, yeah, it wasn't available to open yet. Okay, I guess I did try that. Guess it's wall jump. Damn it, get out of here, slug thing. At least that wasn't too much of a climb. There we go. Or if that was the other door. Yeah, get out of here. That's cool. Sneeze came on as a surprise. Surprise attack sneeze. No time to mute. Alright, cool. Alright, get over there that way. Oh geez, it's not good. Where am I going? It's always the question here. Oh, that's the... Okay, the orbs are the health. Okay. Just go for the melee on those. Me. Good, no beeping. Oh. Another bot message. Like I was ready to go, hey, what's up? But it's a bot message. It's not a sentence. Oh. I'm gonna shoot like that red thing. Probably just wasting it. Yeah, I can't get up there now. There we go. Oh, missile capacity. Nice. Yeah, is there supposed to be another copy of me here? Or that was a different game. That was probably talking about the game with Dark Samus, because it was talking about stuff that already happened. Which was Metroid Prime 3? Is that the one people didn't like as much, or 4 or something? Oh. Okay, I can't really defeat those, at least not yet. Portal-ass monster. Can't get away. Why am I touching everything? That's not wise. Or is it? This time it was wise. And that's the thing I'm used to. And I can't can't keep it on that. Come on, Samus, let me keep it there. I'm trying to hold it only slightly. That seemed close. It only wants to go up or straight down. Damn it. I know what I'm supposed to shoot, it just won't stay there. I think that was it, but I pressed the wrong button. I let go of R. But I thought I pressed it. It wasn't ready yet? I mean, seriously. Okay, this is annoying because it's like way too sensitive on the aiming, like... Trying to only hold it up slightly. Okay, if you press the button earlier, it's not done charging. So that's where she aimed right away. I feel like that should hit it. Alright, everywhere now. Oh, if you hold left and do this, it's easier. I don't know why. But that was weird. Huh? Oh, what the hell? I didn't stun him in time. Let me try that again. I'm pressing X. Yeesh. Well, I'm glad I figured out how to do it this way. I didn't actually happen to get it. Trying to aim up real quick. Maybe I can just do it like this. Yeah, I don't think you can counter him, so I guess you gotta just make that work. I did shoot him. Shot him in his stupid eye. Oh, it worked. Okay, I was like, he's gonna get me again, isn't he? Alright, when I said at least can't defeat him yet, no, it was be this soon that we could. Oh. Damn it. I want to keep my Omega Cannon. Yeah, slide through that way. Yeah, it's an interesting game. I mean, it's obviously successful. There's been how many now? One of those Nintendo series has been going since the olden days. The benefit of this. I guess so I could jump there. Not a game where you can jump out of the water as high. A ship on the map? Here? Ammo recharge station. Network station. Save station. PlayStation. I thought maybe that'd be a higher jump, further wall jump. There was one down there too, but this is a cutscene. Always the response, aim your arm cannon. Oh, wow. You tried it all for us. Running again from stuff. When are we safe? No. Leave me alone. Sheesh. What was that back there? Or in the water here, not back in the other room. Down there. Oh. There's a door down there too. I'm probably gonna miss a bunch of stuff. Well, this is a save station. I should check that other door. Or it's not.
Uploading data.
Both enemy you encountered were clearly trying to capture you. They may have been hacked. If so, it's reasonable to assume all enemy will be hostile.
So if two of a species or
Detect vibrations in the air within a certain
robot race
Essentially,
are bad, then they all must be bad. I see how it is.
upon detecting vibrations, an enemy enters surveillance mode to track their source. Stay out of its line of sight when this happens. Otherwise, the danger to you increases dramatically. An enemy that has seen you will begin pursuit. Part of the pursuit protocol is to seal the enemy's own exits. You will be trapped inside. To survive, you must leave its range of pursuit. Evade the enemy and it will disengage. This will also unseal the exits. An enemy never leaves its assigned zone. Their control system must permit them to operate only within that range. I estimate a 99% probability of death if an enemy captures explode, this window will be virtually
Yeah, that counter.
The enemy are immune to your current weapons. You lack the unique energy used to defeat the first enemy. Your only option now is to evade capture and find an exit.
So I guess eventually I can use that
Priority
weapon always.
should be simply to survive.
Oh, it is a save station still. I'm gonna check out that other door down here. Ow. Running through everything. Oh, okay. It was like another ammo bonus thing. Or like a door that was there. I guess the door didn't have to do with the ammo bonus. Nice. How do I get in here? Probably a slide. Oh, what? Huh. Well, I want it. Gimme. Don't tell me I can't have this. I want it. Come on. Slide stay. Well, can't I roll into a ball? What happened to that? Gimme. Give me the ammo upgrade. I have to come back. Okay, so why can't I just, like, grab it, crawl in there? That you'd automatically target if there's something. But I guess if there's nothing, it's just forward. I mean, I might have to come back later, but I don't know. Maybe a sliding thing like that gets learned later. A lot of options here. Nice. That was for that, okay. Nothing here. More of a shortcut back to here. Saw a thing up there. Promising. Oh shit. Okay, it looked like I hit, but again. Well, didn't see that. Explained. Displayed as a red dot. Try not to make sound, but it's hard. Ah, go away. Oh, there's a thing here. Oh. Jeez. Don't have to worry about any Sonic-like drowning. They do hurt you. Oof. Yeah, that gets stressful, huh? A lot of save points, though, and game over really doesn't mean game over anymore, like, losing progress-wise. In the arcade, it actually meant game over, and then it just meant, like, this sucks, I gotta start from... Actually, no, it did, and, like, Game Boy, even Game Boy Color games, I think, like, game over meant, for some of them at least. Like, I feel like I had a Bug's Life game where it was like that. The last time I remember a game having a thing where it was game over if you lost all your lives, but like you'd get a password to go back to that level, was The Incredibles on Game Boy Advance. Die already, Jesus. There we go. Damn it. Okay, I guess I need to go through a door there. Get that. That door seems protected. Yeah, what's gonna be in here? There's a door up there. It's like little bows, like from a bow and arrow, flying about. Guess that's useful for later. Okay, cool. Probably didn't need the wall jump, but it's still cooler. Do it that way. I feel like the entire game's not going to be going back to the ship because she still has a mission. This is just something that came up, pop-up task. Nice. Remember when Samus met Pikachu in Freedom? That was pretty cool. That was the sort of thing that although it was fun, the story mode in the Switch Smash Bros. Was lacking, as I think I've said. There's that, but what about down here? Oh, that's here. Which way do I want? Oh, he mentioned something about cold areas being bad, so check out up here first. I keep thinking I'll need to wall jump to get up higher, but... Oh. Oh. It's not like you fight in your Zero suit, but you're less powerful. Roll through that. I thought I could take him down faster. Let that one live, I guess. Oh, you can't live, sir. Oh, I'm not trying to go that way, because the thing's there. Jesus. Up. I don't know, do we even need that water? Maybe to get up to that part. Alright, do it like this. Oh, it did work. I thought I'd missed the window. Cool. Oh, this is that. Was I supposed to shoot something there? They said cold areas are bad. Area map. See. Well, I guess I just didn't. I was I didn't stay there long, but it's still cold. Ah. Wow, I got it. That was only a 99% chance. Were Metroids ever rated M or just T? Because this one's T. That's where I came from. Where am I to go? Ah. Okay, here I guess? I was here before. It's like I'm just here to avoid this thing. Hmm. That was something. Maybe I just need more time standing on that switch. Yeah, that's what I need. Where are you? Oh, it's already still filling up? I just have to wait for it? How long is this gonna take? Ah, how'd you get down there so fast? Maybe I'm just done in this area. Ah, come on. Well, I don't know. I feel like I still need to go this way. Going this way. Well, this already happened. Well, I guess I could slide down that thing. I thought I had to do something else to do that. Oh, I can now because the water made that thing rise. I know how stuff works. I'm not slow. No, don't do that. No, don't do that. How'd you come from there? Oh, it seals the exits. Oh, then you can slide under him. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, that's 99% whatever. He underestimates my power. That was way easier than a 99% probability of death. What do you say to me? What did you defy me, statue? I want my ammo. Oh, this just for energy? Yeah, stop it. I hate these things. I seem like they're giving me some rockets. But yeah, I guess some missiles. But go this way. Give me, I want to go through this thing. It's like a fly's eyeball. I did see another ammo thing over here. Is there a way to grab that yet? No. I guess you probably have to get there another way and then swim through that stuff. Oh, this is the cold. Oh. Oh, it's like pieces of heart. Okay, I gotta figure something out here. Hmm. Yeah, is that like, is there something here that can help me with the cold? Oh, that was for a missile. Alright. Orb? Help me. Charge beam. Here's that Metroid sound. Hmm. Oh, is that the... Doesn't make the sound, but yeah. Cool. Ooh, outside again. Oh man, that's way better. It is nice, it is fun when like games start out, it's like, man, these things are kind of a drag to defeat, and then they just get like super easy. And that's like a lot of video games, but you know. Pretty much any game that has fighting. Also over here. Can't do that. Oh, that just makes it a regular door, cool. Shadow or something. Ooh, another E-Tank thing. Oh, an energy tank. Is that like a bonus armor, like getting the bulletproof vest in GTA? Because it wasn't one of those 4 to collect. He must die. There we go. We're not always merciful. Ah. They don't stand a chance now. Oh, stop. You might stand a chance so little and fast. I tried to press the melee. Nice. Ooh, overkill. Nothing down there? Ah, okay. Yeah, just always do that, I guess. Seems like she automatically aims at it when you shoot after stunning. No, it's not even a series, one of those series I just wouldn't appreciate it enough as a kid. Like, maybe I wanted, like, constant boom boom action, like, just in your face, not kind of, like, moving about, and then all of a sudden something comes on. I don't know. Maybe I was impatient as a kid, as I still kind of am now. What's in this door? Oh, this looks like where we were before. Now we're circling back, okay. We have more stuff now. Have we been here before? Yeah, well, we can save again. Fine to use the same save station more than once. Wait, I gotta shoot it first. Looking at OBS. Is this the charge one? No? What does this one mean? We saw it before, but then it was like there was a block under it. Ah, maybe from the other side. Ooh. Can I move stealthily? Yeah, like, I don't really have that. Unless you hold a button to snake. He's not looking at me over here? I'm being stalked. It's kind of hard not to get seen by that one. This isn't backtracky, is it? Well, that was, you can't go back that way. Oh, it's like he's trying to run away. They must need something else to open. Might have been where I was before, too. Oh, but now there's a charge beam door here that we couldn't do before. Right in its face. Cool. Got a good amount of these. We started at 15. We got 23. 23 flavors in Dr. Pepper. Seems to be all we could do. Still good. Oh, stop. I'm lost now. I'm trying to look. I guess we had been in here before. But now I can't go this way. Sucks. Guess I could look at the map. Missile tank, central unit. Where is my ship? My ship sails in the morning. Yeah, where do I want to go? I don't know. The map's not really. The map's a lot to look at, so. We have to go this way again. Or, well, wasn't this? We couldn't do anything here. Well, where else can I go? Wasn't this somewhere I went before, but now it's blocked off? Must be. And this was just... I didn't seem to do anything here. Maybe I can actually go up. Oh, I can shoot those. That's nice. Oh yeah, there are things here. Okay, there is stuff here. Besides just that bonus. Missile? No. Charge. Right next to it. Ooh, cool. There in Adventure Time where there's a thing like that and they just kept like passing an item along it. Oh no, we don't want to go in there yet. No, or here. Yeah, if I run out of energy, am I going to keep that purple thing anymore? Probably not. Ooh, another safe station. Ooh, glowing green. As opposed to game green. Oh, I didn't mean to run away. I was winning. Lugia looking whatever. A mini Lugia without pupils. Without eyeballs. It didn't seem like there's anything up there. Is this a cold upgrade? It looks like it. It looked like a snowflake before, but now I don't know. Oh, okay. So then it's gonna get hot elsewhere, is what you're saying. Wow, it looks like that's what that's for. No one can attack me and live. Some people can even not attack me and they still can't live. He did see me kill his whatever it was to him. Hey, we're here again. How's this now? Still hot. This? Still hot. Then what gives? There's something down here? No, we already did that. Or we didn't do anything there because there was nothing to do. Maybe that was all that was needed over there. Well, actually, that one door opened. That means the other one might have opened where we were before. What is this? Now we're like trapped in here, so gotta be something I can do. Yeah, it's like it's the only way out now, because those are not working. Because I cannot do that. Or this. Or that. Or this. They wouldn't trap you, like, you know, it's something like one of those things in a game where I'd be stuck and then come back to it later. Being stuck for years as a kid. Oh, I have to talk to my dude?
Loading data.
I thought it was just gonna be a save and I was concerned.
There was no record of your assailant in the Federation database. However, there are records of a chosen warrior tribe. There is a strong possibility the two are connected. You have seen the warrior tribe's architecture and artifacts on this planet. I conclude that this was one of their settlements. send the Emmy after you. The footage of
Oh, they call him the Emmy.
may have been staged to lure you in. The situation remains unclear.
They have been staged, ooh.
Priority hasn't changed. You must return to the ship.
Someone that lost door in Smash.
Supply system that has restored power to the closed thermal doors. Seek them out to proceed.
Oh, he was keeping it closed. He wanted to talk.
Continue to search for the unique energy you employed against the first Emmy. It is the only way you can confront that.
Well, I want to keep that energy. I want it to go away after one use.
Is limited. You may have noticed it dissipating after an Emmy is destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
There are 6 remaining Emmy hunting you. You have no means to
Oh.
that. Remember that.
So the game is killing the Emmy. People like watching those, though. I should dust it in there. Indicates a door's over here. There's also a door above it. But these are new. Ew. Where am I going now? I guess that was right. There's the thing that's been watching. I mean, that seems like it was doing something. What do I do with these? Well, that gave me a missile, so maybe I do need to use missiles. Oh, yeah, there we go. Like a mother brain type of thing. Not the mother brain. Hurting. I don't care if I hurt this thing, you can't hurt me. There we go. I touched the eyeball? No, just the brain. That was the energy, right? The dinner blaster? Oh, okay. I forgot, you don't let go of R. Where is he? There he is. Oh, I have to hold it, huh? Oh, I didn't press in time. How many times have I died? She's died a lot. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to use on it, which seems easier. I did it too early. Okay, so is that not what you do to these? You still have to do the beam? Hmm. I'll be right back. Yeah, just gonna grab another trusty Gatorade protein bar, because those exist for some reason. I think I saw on a wrapper once they're made in Canada, which is interesting. But all Gatorade production was in... I guess it was created in Florida, doesn't mean it's always in Florida. Want more time with them over here. Yeah, it says to do this. Damn. Man. Okay, I guess I was showing you that you will need both with this. I'm weakening it a little. Over here. There we go. Nailed it. After dying a few times. We're gonna explain what that is, right? Oh, those things. Cool. Man. Oh, was the Omega Cannon her final smash? I think it was. But then it made her turn into Zero Suit Samus. Nice. Kind of like the Twilight Princess with the Iron Boot. Which, well, I don't have my Wii U with me anyway, but if I did, I'd kind of want to wait and see if they just put it on the Switch. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh well, I'll get back there. Alright, going back. Going here. Thing's in my way. Well, I guess that one isn't. This thing was. Yeah, that one's not even online to be charged open. Go this way with it? Well, I can't. We've been here. As we can see from that thing we tried to get before and couldn't. Yeah, it must be using this somehow. But this won't open. Hmm. Oh, okay. Can't I just climb in there? Same issue as before. Oh, okay. Alright. Sweet. Sweet Lois. Oops. There you go, that wasn't magnetic, that was my mistake. Thought it was. Nice shortcut there. Maybe nothing to do with that now, unless I can shoot it with a missile. Nope. Why, there's this alternate route. Or not. What does this want from me? Yellow. Guess, yeah, you gotta lure it out. Oh, there's a counterpoint there. And now that went away. How do I get the counter in? Oh. There you go. Didn't have to worry about charging it. Is that what Ridley species is? No, it's different. And I meant, Braid, but no. I'm gonna die in this guy. I would say. Come on, man, hit him. Yep, I'm dead. Well, if it was like real life, you could die like that, but then you come back. And then you'd remember how it felt to die. Such a brutal manner. Gotta fight this thing again, we got our paint back. Oh, cool. One shot with that. There we go, I can skip. Oh, of course, the missiles. I wanna not hit him with the missiles. But yeah, what about hitting that thing? Can I slide under him? I don't think he has anything slidable. on. Are you dead finally? Looks like it. Got some missiles. But then you're still acting alive. Man, don't do this. Looks like regular ones do it too. Okay. Is that it finally? No? Almost? Like an anus at first. I guess it kind of is. Wait. I'm lost. I don't understand. Okay, I can slide. That's what that's for. Do this again. This boss is getting hard. When is he gonna die? I still have the purple somehow. Come on, die. This thing's lasting too long. I'm gonna die again. Damn it, I was trying to jump up there. Damn. First, like, actual boss fight. Oh, hey, how's it going? Sorry, I just saw your message. Fighting this thing's taking forever. Only doing a Metroid game. Oh, I pressed it too late. There we go. That health back. Sheesh. I'm not wasting missiles missing. No. I always able to slide under him? No. Not at this point. Oh. Come on. I guess they give you health too. Okay, there's this stage. It's need to get more difficult at some point. Still got our full energy. Didn't jinx that. There we go, there's that. That just regular firing is good there. Now the magnetic stuff is showing. Oh, you can skip this too. There you go. Yeah, it took me a while to realize that last time. This is a good time to just use missiles on him. Well, now that I know like what to do on these parts. Oh, what is it lava now? I was losing a lot of energy just being on the ground. I was trying to slide before. How much more of this can there be? That gives you energy. Come on, man, it's crazy. Oh, I thought he was doing the other thing. Man, that wasn't good. Finally? There, finally, jeez. Now you stay dead. Think about what you've done while you're dead. Or are you even dead? All that just to get away from it? I'll finish him off in the cutscene, hopefully. Yeah, cool. Damn, she's a badass. Did she know that was there? I guess because this isn't her first game. It's only my first one. Ooh, the camouflage. Yeah, I don't even know like if we're on our way to beating the game, getting through this entire area, or just beating this area and there's others. Zoom, abilities activated. Oh wow, energy instead, huh? Okay. Cool. Yeah, you can ask something. Oof, this energy though is going low. Already gotten low. Oh, I thought maybe that was what... Maybe it is. It is, cool. Cool, cool. That was where this was activated. Now, which way would it like me to go? And I'm willing to upload videos of edit sounds that are still unknown in hopes of spreading awareness. I mean, I could, but I don't really know if I know any that people don't know. I mean, I thought whatever my latest sound pack was would have had really what I use. Don't want to go here yet. I had to shoot that first. Sheesh. Lost my extra energy. Oh, never mind. I still have it. It doesn't go away. Oh, yeah, it consumes energy. I like that the extra energy thing doesn't go away. Okay, on Discord? Oh, I see. Well, I mean, I guess I could, but I mean, if you can just send them to someone, I don't know if, like, anyone that still edits would want to do it. Damn it. There we go. Oh, that wasn't actually so bad there. Actually, I should go here first. Huh. Sure. Travel. Waiting in the elevator. If we'd been trimming longer, this would have been a good stopping point, but it hasn't even been that long. Usually try to go at least 2 hours. When he said there's still 6 of those going after me, did he mean just in that area? I don't think that does anything, I just need to go over him. Oh, Jesus. Wow, that was hot too, wasn't it? Am I not prepared for this area, perhaps? Well, there was another door, I think. I didn't go through here. I skip this. maybe that's just them loading the next area. Loading screen. Disguised as an elevator. I ain't going here. Oh, well, that's also hot. Did I miss an item? I mean, I guess there's some stuff over here. Hmm. Well, I'd rather be able to fast travel. Hmm. Well, Raleigh would be fine going here. It just seemed like I need the whatever item to go in the hot stuff. So, hopefully I can find that there. This is our third time loading in this elevator. So, hopefully I do something before we have to do one again. Yeah, it seemed like everywhere was just too hot. Unless I can defeat this thing and get something. How do you defeat this thing? Okay, missiles. But then wasn't this hot? And oh, I mean, it looks hot right there and through the door. And this one. Now, what am I missing? There's a thing there. I wonder if I get to that real fast, but then I might have to swim in lava, which I can't do. Interesting though on the loading screen, instead of giving you like one random tip, you can scroll through them. Yeah, it's still starting me off with the energy like this. Yeah, can I just spam getting energy here? That'd be great. Looks like it. Well, I guess that's their purpose. You know? Oh, this one gives you missiles, and then that one gives... Oh, okay, cool. That's why I wasn't getting energy from it. Alright, that's good. I really can't accomplish anything there. Oh. I had to shoot the door, that's right. Yeah, I guess I must have missed something on the other area. Oh, it's the home button. I want to check the map. Hmm. Yeah, items here are 0%. Yeah, nothing to really do here. Let's get our energy back. Alright, we're gonna do the elevator again, and this time try and get more items in that area. Alright, then this makes it seem like getting back to your ship is the whole game. Should have listened to the robot at the beginning of the game, would have been way faster. Oh yeah, I still have more energy I could get. Going up pretty fast. There we go. Alright. Get more items in here. We weren't ready. There's a yellow rhombus, and then a red rhombus. Red rhombus is a good restaurant. Alright. Probably tired of going in this elevator over and over, but let's see. What's our item situation here? I would have thought you'd have to come back to get more stuff. I mean, items here are only 20%. Hmm. This is a hot room here. I would expect somewhere around a hot room to have it. Hmm. I'm gonna backtrack if I don't have to. Hmm. Well, that is an item over there. And then where I am now. Oh. Or we can't go yet. Well, it makes me wonder if that item is around here somewhere. There's nowhere else to go. Not a good place to backtrack to. Alright. Yeah, as far as I know, I don't even have to be doing this, so. I really wish there was, fast travel. Oh, the ship's up there, okay. Yeah, let's just keep going left. What left and how up? Guess as up as you can. Yeah, we can't do anything in there. Oh, that's interesting that that's there. Alright, well that would imply that I don't have to be going over here. I don't know what this is. Alright. Then yeah, this said we couldn't go anywhere. We got in here somehow before. I know what green meant. You mean you can't go in there? I don't even have to worry about countering that thing anymore. Yeah, I can't go that way either. And then I don't know what to do in those hot areas. Try going down. Yeah, I think I've explored all the backtracking options. That was the boss. Oh, this guy's here now. Much easier than the boss. I guess we're seeing that, yeah, we can't even go where I was going to try and go. Oh yeah, I'm still wearing that, huh? I guess, yeah, the map shows your marker. Okay, well, I'm... okay, cool, I'm lost for the first time. I missed it. Missed it again. Give me that energy. Sweet. Already tried doing that. I'll slide. Oh, I thought I was gonna miss it. And that one. That is too hot. Is it not? And this one? But I'm wondering if maybe one of them gives you what you need. Oh, Jesus. Like if maybe you have to bear the hotness to get the item to make you survive it. Oh, it takes me here again. Or I guess it's probably on the way back. Yeah. Come on, take me on the magnet. Not working. I may as well die now. I need to explore and see if that's a thing. I wouldn't think they put it in the area that hurts you, but One of the random bot messages is Vom Red. Okay, Red Vom, you should go to the doctor. Oh, okay, that was just this. Now we know. Damn. I mean, that one seems like they wouldn't really put it in there. And it's also possible the items like that in the next area. We have to brave some hotness. Well, this one doesn't seem to lead anywhere, so it could be in there. Okay, smarter to go up there first. Ah, man, I mean, I don't think they would put it here. It's too hard. Alright, let's try the next area and try and brave their lava places. Doing that elevator way too much. Alright, try in this area again. Sheesh. But wait, there is... I wonder... On that rhombus thing... Another travel rhombus. I guess it's probably there, but we can't get over there. Oh, and they're not even like near where this thing is, where this line is, so... I don't know. Alright. Oh, wow. Trying to see if there's other area available, and there is. The map even showing me such things? Gotta be here where all the fire is. But I wonder if you still want to avoid this fire and going in lava. Let me just try this door first. Okay, wow. I didn't even think of shooting the wall. Busted in again.
GPR appears to be powered by thermal energy. Magma is pumped from the planet's interior and routed from there. I have located the central routing system for the magma. It is here in Cataris.
Like, it looks like he's like a mouth, has a mouth speaking there.
Samus, your current suit cannot protect you as you explore Cataris. The extreme heat of the lava is too much for it. Under no circumstances should you enter high temperature.
I know, I learned my lesson.
I know the shuttle somewhere above here. Use it to find a path forward. There is one other thing to discuss. It is your new Phantom Cloak ability. The Phantom Cloak prevents the enemy from detecting you. Thus far, your only option was to run. Now, bypassing them is also an option. Use this to reach your objective. Note that using the Phantom Cloak severely decreases your mobility, and direct contact with an enemy will still result
Yeah, that makes
in
sense.
capture. It is up to you whether to hold your position. Just be aware of your surroundings. Phantom Cloak is useless. Once an enemy sees you, you will need to evade capture until it gives up pursuit.
It'll
The
know.
Phantom Cloak can remain active after your AN has been depleted. It will consume your life energy instead. Consider it a desperate measure. Remember, it cannot drain your energy down to nothing. Judicious use of this technique will improve your probability of survival.
Judicious? Judas Priest? I'll do it. I thought I might have had to shoot those things. I gotta shoot that from down there. Oh, they fly at you. Good to know. There's a thing there for thermal doors as well. We already got a thermal door. Wait, I think that might have needed a wall jump. Not sure. Hmm. And now I can't go in there. Energy? Yep, nice. Or maybe everything. Oh, there's the aforementioned here. Cool. There we go. Guess nothing there. Yeah, okay, I thought I had already shot it 5 times. Hey. I keep forgetting for these I should aim. Not active? Cool. Plus that still brought me up to 25. No, I used 5 on him. Beat all of them, maybe? Cool. Yeah, it really gives you a lot of ammo there. Then why is this thing not working? They got my confusion on those things. All I can see here. Oh, it is working. Okay. Well, I don't know what I was doing wrong before. You even grab it like that. But what is up here? Huh. Maybe I should have gone over there first. But I can always make my way back. Ow. No, I don't want to go here. Made a mistake. Oh, that was close. EMDR area. Oh, I was trying to make. I guess that's not ASMR. Probably less known. Joke didn't work. Okay, I figured. Hmm. I don't know if I'll make noise. Oh, I guess not. Now I am. Ah. Okay, that was totally not the right timing. Skip this. The next area is where it sees you. Oh yeah, I have to be able to run to jump up there, so... Glad you can skip. It's the only way to go over here. Seems like I'd want to go this way. Well, I guess the cloak could fix that. Yes, this seems like it would be cold. But not too cold, I guess. Still hearing the noise. The zone again. Or that's exiting the zone? Alright. They were behind then, because I didn't see any in there. Ah, seemed like I saw those again. Alright. Well, I never thought this was going to be a one-off, but I definitely want to see how this plays out. Energy. I don't even know what's on the other side of that. Like, you could be holding something deadly behind it. Like a death glory hole. What are you doing, guy? Well, I guess the thermal thing was redirected. So... gotta decide where I... oh, I can't redirect it again. Okay. Alright. Follow. Ah, already out of your area, you stupid. What about up here? I don't know. Yeah, okay, we don't want to go in here. We just need a hot. But we're gonna get the item soon then, if the where we wrecked low is there. These need to start moving. Ooh. Well, interactive device. Because if we slide, sometimes we can't go back. There, that's what does that. Go. was harder than before. I don't have to jump back and forth, I guess, yeah. Have to go with whichever one you think is good. I think this backtrack. Back to the glory hole. You can see the person's face. You hurt me. Song. I was gonna say, there's gotta be something there, right? Wait, this looks like a hot area. Can't even go in here. Was this hot? No? I thought this, yeah, that looks hot over here. Yeah. Maybe I should have countered to get more health. Oh, we're doing okay. Wait, yeah, that was just this. And then, oh, it's like maybe I want to go back this way. Oh, I still get the health. Good. Yeah, get away. You're still there. Die. Maybe this is where I'm supposed to go. Oh, there is a thing here. Cool. Playing with this stuff a lot, huh? Redirecting the thermal flow as much as I please. Oh, there's another thing there. I want that. Oh, it is on the map. Oh, it's within that range. Oh, I thought I pressed it. There we go. Oh, stop. Oh, I can just use this. Cool. I don't need to shoot him for health. Forget him. I was actually debating not streaming today to focus on studying, but I guess I'll just not stream forever to focus on homework and then studying. Homework won't take long, I just have to figure out what I want to write about. Well, direct contact is still bad. Need to go over there. Damn thing's in the way. Alright, good. Wanted to go down. Not in the super fun way, in the avoiding way. Eh. Interesting. Nice. Not as nice. Oh, it can aim too, huh? I thought I was the only one that had that power. Are you gonna die soon? Thank you. Oh, there is a way to get that one. Alright, so I guess the missile tank we found before probably had something similar to that. Our item progress here, 4%, cool. Then, yeah, can't go there. I guess it's still flowing that. Oh, we just went here. Well, I don't know now. Flowing this way, but there's nothing we can do. Yeah, we used that. Okay. Unless there's something I'm missing. Because the fact that there's a door over there, but also a dead end, makes me think we can eventually get through these gaps. Unless we already can, and I'm just dumb. We can still aim. Well... We'll eventually want to go down there. I don't know, I still say we should probably go this way. Then there's one over here as well. Did I just not see this before? Like a dummy? No, I saw this. This was the missile tank. We've been above there before. Okay. Eh. Didn't remember there being one here. Oops. Well. Yeah, okay, I'm stuck again. Cool. It's always fun. Chili's will text me every now and again, and it worked on Monday. Like, man, enough seeing that. I want Chili's now. They know what they're doing. Unlike me, at this moment, I do not know what I am doing. Yeah, that's the one that's been used. Oh, both of these have been used? What was the second one? Oh, it must have been, like, they're counting the things that redirect this. Well, it's always been follow this. It's worse than these. Fox says. Ammo. Alright. I guess this doesn't seem like it goes to here. It goes to this thing, and then it's done. Which still implies go down. I just want my hot getting through item. Armor upgrade for hot. Oh, actually, it looks like that leads to here, which is at the elevator. So this is not hot anymore? But this still is. Because there's, I guess because the lava's, there's no lava in here anymore. Oh. And what am I missing to make me able to go through here? Because I want to backtrack. To get back to here, I'd have to go through this. Well, now that's gray. Yeah, I don't think that's what they want you to do. There's this door that I couldn't open. And it's possible there's more up here to do. Like, you can get up here somehow, but you already was up here. Dennis, why can't you just squeeze your way through there? It's not that hard to do. I can do that, and I can't do any of the other stuff you do. You do that. That'd be the perfect shortcut. Here. That's what I really think it's telling me to do. On her hand there, like she knows. Crawl. Yeah. I don't know why, like, how is this thwarting me? All the other stuff I can do. It actually opens the door. Funny. Well, that's not helping me get in the door. Well, I guess we can try looking over here again. Back in this dude's domain. Huh. Well, these don't get closed. Not what I meant. Oh, I pressed it late that time. Made the sound again that the counter does, but I don't know if that was, like, that was another chance there. Yeah, I don't know, man. Flowing that way. That's where I made it flow. That was the last interactive station. Or just save station. Did I do this before? Oh, this is hot zone. This is interactive device. Where's the door? Ah, geez. On the right that I just couldn't open. I don't know if that's different now. Alright, start here now. Good energy replenishment. There we go. Just in time. Yeah, see that? Still doing that. I think it needs some sort of upgrade. But I do not yet have. Now we're back up here. That's just that again. Yeah, what am I missing in that room? So we're just going down this way. Hmm. This was just a missile, but all I can figure is that there's something else here. Cool. Well, now we can look around. I guess, yeah, going up wouldn't be a thing, it'd be going down. Oh, it seems like that was the only purpose of this room. God, this game's tricking me again. There's other new areas, I guess over here somehow. Can I go this way? Hmm. figure. Hmm. I guess I can just follow the map, the icons on there. Is this new? Is this, it seems darker on the screen now. Maybe I just missed here. Yeah, I haven't been here yet. Promising. Oh, this is the fire thing, it looks like. I just totally missed this. I don't even think my waypoint was put. Oh yeah, it's the pot again. I have to press up with it. There we go, I think that was it. Cool. See, I know how to video game. Yeah, so many, like, centipede-like creatures. Maybe I'm supposed to do this first.
Uploading data.
ME stands for Extraplanetary Multiple Identifier.
I don't remember if they told us this before or not.
Modify and enhance its own capabilities. Its ability to configure itself to fit into narrow spaces is a standard feature. Any ME you encounter will likely do so.
Oh, that's how I learned that. I gotta kill another one.
Capable of destroying their armor plating. This would be true even at your full capabilities. You are faced with overwhelming power. Accept your helplessness.
Okay.
Study each ME carefully and use the Phantom Cloak to advance. There are risks even here. The Phantom Cloak reduces your mobility and consumes more AN when you move or shoot. It is still your best chance at survival. Do not hesitate to destroy an enemy whenever you discover more. You need energy. This was not one of your original priorities. However, I see no other way to accomplish your goal. These existential threats cannot be sanctioned.
Yep. I want to get the hot though. But I feel like this is where I'll get that ability. Ah. This is new area. I just need to thrust that thing in there. Her arm must be getting tired. did this do? Area map download. Oh, okay. That was one of those things that we've only seen once before, so I forgot. Right. Back in these areas. I must need some sort of triple shot. Okay. Another E-tank like that. So I guess there's full E-tanks and there's quarter E-tanks. Okay. Cool. Another one of these. We'll get rid of that lava. No more lava. Either there is no hot area ability, or can you do this all the time, or there is one eventually, but you still want to get rid of lava. Eh. Whatever. Yeah, I was a triple shot on that side. Can't let that stand, you need health. Give me the dodge. Oh, give me the dodge! There. Okay, blended in. But then yeah, this is all there is here, is the that. I gotta get up there. Always somewhere to be going. Can't go there yet, so I guess that was just, I gotta go back. Okay. I wanna get around that thing. As we always do. I might have already done this, but maybe not this one. I want to get through that lava. I'm getting back now to areas I've done before. Pressed it late. Yeah, like stabs her neck. Yeah, I need to be able to destroy that thing to go through the crevices. I still pressed it, but not the right time, of course, because I'm dead. I think try and time it where we get the whatever next upgrade we get, like significant upgrade, will be where we end it. Oh, it does knock you off. It was too good before, it wasn't happening to us. That was the map station. Where there was a good item to the left. Oh wow, I actually made it. The only place we can really go is here. Oh, there's a thing here. Oh, die. Phew. Oh, but it's hot. Always hot. Never frozen. See that thing? Huh. Oh, then I could squeeze through there. So I do need the squeezy thing for getting through that area. I need to find my charge beam. Hmm. Like, I mean, I can slide down there. It's just a shortcut back to where I was. Squeeze yet. Come on, get you. Yes. Seems like the way you should go. This way. Yeah, it seems like you need a triple shot there. Yeah, we were here before. We can't shoot that yet. Ah, take it. Yeah, oh yeah, this was the device. We don't need to do that again. That was its only purpose, was the device that lowered the lava, but where did it lower it? Under? Somewhere. Oh, maybe there's a way to get those things, I'm just not knowing yet. Oh, I got cocky. I was trying to figure out that door and figured I could beat him. Yeah, it's not like you can go fast enough. That was way late. Even I knew that was super late. Maybe you get that upgrade over on this side of this. You immediately go back to the door. Central unit where you get the upgrades? Yeah, let's change his course. It would tell me if, you know, the central unit means the thing I'm looking for. Even when you're not doing the like spin jump with the charge beam, it still makes you jump off the other direction. Yeah, central unit. Well, this seems like this would get me to here. But I could have sworn that we had gone there. Now this one's easy to get through. Oh. Yeah, it says this calling this a power beam door. Yeah, what do you do here? Not a power beam door. Using my power beam. Oh, that's actually not a power beam door. This it's saying a question mark. Oh, now it's saying power beam door. Yeah, it says power beam door. It's going pretty fast. Oh, way early that time. Yeah, it seemed like that was it. Ah, early again. Takes its time. Give me good practice with this. Okay, that time was late. Like in the face that time. If it's calling it a power beam door, then that means it knows what it is. Do you have to power beam all the 3 things? I jumped over him somehow. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know, man. That's a question mark. So this is a question mark. And this isn't? Yeah, that makes me think we can go that way. Man. Try to figure this out, guy. Can you just wait? Man, trying to jump over again. Oh man, that seemed like it could have worked. It was close. Just grab the arm. I was trying to counter. Still wouldn't say it's 99% chance of failure. Yeah, it's fast. I don't know what the point of that magnet wall is. I was really hoping that would be something. I don't know, maybe there is a way through here? The thing here again. But then how do we get in here? Can't get up here. Like needing job experience to get a job, but needing a job to get job experience. What is this? Seems slidey. Well, the fact that these also go away makes me think that you do go back after doing that. What was like down here that the lava went away? Put a cursor there. There, so I have two red markers confusing me. At least the fact that the stream's going a bit later than I meant for getting stuff done shows that I'm enjoying myself. Come on. It wouldn't have been the worst idea in the world to save again. It was hot before, I don't know, maybe is it not now? Maybe it was before, and this is where I was supposed to go. I think so. Yeah, cool. That E-tank, though. Can we? Okay, now we can get it through that way. Yay. Okay, so each area has its own set. Yeah. Oh, 69. That's not going to protect us, though. Yay. Wait. Ooh. Probably already have everything, yeah. Resources already at full. Ooh, another flow. Wait. You can't keep me lost forever. I don't know why I'm checking the map when it's a new area. But now there's this side of this. Ouch. I always, how does it say prefer? I always appreciate more health. I just prefer it to more anything else. It's all good. Kid me would only focus on power and health. But do it all of it. You gotta do it, all of it. What I just said. Oh yeah, they jump at you. These guys shoot stuff at you out of their butt. Oh. Well, I didn't even get the thing to destroy this. This one here, the slidey ability. Huh. Yeah, what about the slidey ability guy? I didn't get a thing for him. Which makes me feel like I missed an upgrade in here. Then I don't know if there's an upgrade here I could get. Now it's a shuttle. It's cool. Like it doesn't. It's kind of doesn't even seem like it's a loading screen at first. It just looks like a normal thing. Normal tram ride at the airport. Well, I'm gonna say end it here, but you can't just save on your own in this game, which is odd in a game in this day and age. Whenever we find a place to save. Yeah, I don't know. What are we be finding? We can't. We needed an item in the last area to get through here. It seemed like you have to slide. Hmm. Hmm. And it would make sense that I would have to get some other items in that area, and I didn't get any upgrades there. Oof. Why are bot messages saying Vun rent? I do pay my rent. I know you can just do sleep mode, but I'd rather save and be safe. Why they call it saving, huh? Hmm. Yeah, see, there's a triple E thing again. Yeah, came here too soon. Guess I just found the next area before I found the upgrades. Yeah, I don't know what the rhombuses mean then. What their color coding suggests. Now she faces the other way, nice touch. I guess you could think, why wouldn't they do that, but... Detail. Hatteras, ain't that the things you get in your eyes where you can't see so good? I guess each area has 4 of those tanks to collect, and then 1 upgrades you right away. I can practice on this now. And it seems like another upgrade on its own. Which I guess you'd think would be around here somewhere. Too bad you can't save at these. Well, they do already give you a lot. Can't redo these. Or undo. Like a power shot makes it go all the way. Like the way to slow time, maybe? Yeah, it doesn't seem what I have now is enough. There is rapid fire with the upgrade, the other upgrade. Maybe that's what it is. I can't squeeze through that yet. If I feel stuck here, then I must have to find the way to get that block out of the way here. Well, I guess this is... I said I couldn't climb through. This is the shuttle again. Now I might have to just save somewhere and call it a stopping point there without finding the thing I'm looking for. He still shot it off. Well, actually, this thing is called a question mark block thing, so... I guess the door is still a power beam door, but I don't have the means to shoot it fast enough. Can't go through here anymore. This is just this guy, which they're nice and all, but... Why have I not explored yet? It is now available to me. Also want to find a place to save. It really implies that the upgrade I'm looking for to shoot that box is around here, and I'm thinking that might just be the rapid fire. Because it could shoot 3 ways and then go fast enough to get that going. Go. I mean, I've been doing this a ton. Let's just take it back here. Well, maybe you do get this upgrade over here then. Because I seem trapped there and I've looked around. Which would mean that it's not the triple shot upgrade, because you wouldn't bring that one that kills the robots over to another area. A lot of possibilities here. Maybe you need that power up from a robot. And then you can get the crevice upgrade over there from the other one, the Emmy. Wonder if they want any Emmys for their performance. Well, that's in television, not video games. So yeah, this was one of the games that was up for Game of the Year. I think I may have already mentioned on stream that although It Takes Two seems like a really good game, I'm kind of surprised it won. Because I don't know, it seems like kind of more like one of those Xbox Live arcade games where it's like kind of shorter, but or maybe it was a game like that because it wasn't No Way Out like one of those downloadable games, not really a disc thing. See, there's a thing here too. Well, I think we already mentioned that it was here. I can't go anywhere with this. Yeah, what does that mean? It's like a boomerang. I have this. That's about it. There's down here. Really all there is. Yeah, I'm lost again. Man, I keep getting lost and unlost, but then only to get lost again. Oh, there's blocks here, okay. That's like what happened before. Well, unlost for now. Maybe we will end it at getting the next big upgrade. When in doubt, shoot walls and the ground and everything. Oh, there's a saving point here, but yeah, I want to find an upgrade because we're not lost anymore. Also still have Link's Awakening to get through, but I've seen a couple playthroughs. I was waiting for after those haven't been as recent in my memory, which is kind of the case right now. Might put it on the rotation soon. Yeah, just run. Oh, we saw something like that before. Ah, no. Donkey Kong Country ass enemy. Spikes and such. There we go. Yeah, those are showing up a lot here, so probably where you get them. Not doing so well on health. Ooh, what are you? Oh, you're not powered on? That's lame. Dark survival. Oh, there's a thing there. Alright, it's going okay. Go. Go. No, not go kill me. Oh, and then a bot message says bum and go. Yeah, I was trying to go, but it didn't work out. Yeah. I shot it by accident before. Missing with my missiles. Putting missing missiles. How do I avoid that? Only to not be able to jump up here. Damn it! Not cool. Thought I was super powerful with those extra E-tanks, only to go down easily. I guess they kind of broke on their own. Cool. Alright, that's one of these. Another one of those. That's from the other side. Wow, that really was a ways back. More incentive not to die. Nice. It still makes those a one. It makes those a one hit as well as the other bird, not birds, but pterodactyl minis. Actually, that's more of a pterodactyl thing. The others aren't. They're like Lugias without eyes. That's what I call them. Don't die. There we go. Thank you. Finally. All right. Remembered. When in doubt. Wonder if that was how we got the red thing that looked like that. Or how we should have gotten it. There we go. Take it. No, that's for missiles. Here's a thing. Wide beam. That's what we were looking for. Well, I kind of missed how it said to use it. Whoops. Well, these are just settings. Okay, oh, it just does it for you. Okay, good. I don't have this ability yet. Did I just screw myself? The game wouldn't let you screw yourself, right? See, there's a door right there. It's from this side, right? So there we go. See, games, you can count on the game. So these were all things I had before. I just got physical amnesia. I already called it that until just now. Okay, you can power 3. Well, I kind of want to go back to the other area now that I have this. I feel like I should explore there more. I guess you can't do them that way, so never mind. Damn it, as I say. That's a good sign when a stream goes longer than you thought it would, than you were planning. I guess I should have checked that out first. Especially now that I hit that again. Nice, and everything. Wait, didn't have to use a missile. Here again. We did go here. Actually, it's the same thing again. Like, wait a minute. Alright. Ooh. Yeah, that was that again. Oh. I will use this again. Although it seems like we can't go through that. Nah, maybe we can go through that door. Yeah, that doesn't stop us. So much faster to kill things. That's all we ever want. Come on. Nope. That's on the other side. Don't interrupt me, thing. They'll rush you. Oh. Alright, I guess, yeah, we have to go through here now. Oh. There you are. Wow, lightning speed. We'll find another route. Don't we worry. Ah. No. Oh, yes. Or even better. Wow, that was cool. Yeah, I don't know. We should just stop here because I don't know when the next upgrade is, and it's not really a game I'm getting tired of, so any saving point might not seem like the best. I do this a lot. Sometimes after the stream ends, usually, but I already saved, and then I make sure and I do it again. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. This was a good game to put on the wish list. I knew Metroid was popular. I figured I should check it out. And so yeah, this is on the rotation now, and I will see you guys probably tomorrow. I gotta get some stuff done, but hopefully just another stream or two over the weekend. But yeah, I stream live on Twitch at Benjagamin, and then YouTube at Skateboard Editor. You can follow either if you'd like, but Benjagamin on YouTube is where the uploads of streams go that you may have missed. I just stream on the other YouTube channel because I had it longer, there's more people following, but recordings will still go on the other one, Benjagamin on YouTube. And then Twitter and Tumblr, same name, Benjagamin, is where I post my go live, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.